A very warm greetings to all. So today we will study chapter number 4, that is Introduction to Word Processing. So coming to the topics. So today's topic is, first of all, we will study word processing applications. Then we will move towards insert, select, delete and move text in MS Word. Then we will study find and replace concept. Then proofing and language group. And then we will study demonstrating how to use text decoration in MS Word. Then we will study demonstrating text alignment, and lastly we will study about demonstrating settings of tabs. So coming to our first topic, that is word processing applications. So word processing is an application program that allow users to create, edit and format documents like letters, reports, newsletters, tables, form letters, brochures and web pages. Whatever you want to edit, you can edit with the help of word processing application. So how we can do this, we will study in the further chapter. But first of all, we will see some functions of the word processing application. So first function is creating, editing, saving and printing documents. Also it do copying, pasting, moving and deleting text within a document. Then third function is formatting text such as font type, bolding, underlining or italicizing. So whatever you want to do, like format related to formatting the text, you can do it with the help of word processing applications. Also you can do inserting elements from other software such as illustrations or photographs. You can also use it as a correcting spelling and grammar. And lastly, some examples we will see. So some examples of word processing applications are Microsoft Office Word, Word Perfect and LibreOffice Writer. So now we will see what are the importance of word processing applications. So the first importance is production or electronic and physical copies of documents and books. Whatever kind of production we want to do, we can do it physically, like documents, whatever we want to produce the documents in physical mode, we can do it with the help of word processing application. Secondly, creation of accurate copies of documents through editing. Third, it also saves our time and reduce the cost of the object. Then no need for papers or hard copies. Then we have security of documents like password protection and easy manipulation, transfer and preservation of documents. Lastly, the importance of this is creation of professional and appealing documents. Now coming to the next topic, we have seen the examples of this earlier, but now we will see it in detail. So first we will see about MS Word. So Microsoft Word is a part of the Microsoft Office, which is a group of software developed by an American company called Microsoft Inc. The Microsoft Office suite has several individual applications like MS Access, MS Excel, MS Outlook Express, MS OneNote, etc. Now coming to the next example, that is Word Perfect. So it is also a example of word processing application which is originally developed by Satellite Software International Inc. but now owned by Corel. It gives user precise and good control over its document during use. It also allows for specialized legal, ebook publishing and PDF form of document creation. Third, we have LibreOffice Writer. So it is an open source of word processor application which provides a clean interface and offer rich tools for editing and formatting. Coming to the steps which are involved in inserting, selecting, deleting and move text in MS Word. So first step we have to follow is click on insert tab. We have to click on the insert tab. Then we have to move just from text group, click on the drop down arrow of text box. Third, click on simple text box. Fourth, a text box will be inserted in a document. Fifth, move the text box at the required position by dragging it. Then lastly, we have to just remove the existing text and type the new text by pressing the keys from the keyboard. Coming to the next topic, that is resizing the text box and rotating the text box. So how we can do it, we will see in the steps. So first we will study about resizing the text box. So first of all, we have to select the text box by clicking on it. Then there are 6 resize handles which can be seen on the text box. We have to click on the resize handle and pointer will change its shape to double-headed arrow. Lastly, we have to drag the mouse to change the text box size and release the mouse button. So your text box will get resized. Now coming to the next, that is rotating the text box. So how we can do this, we will see in the steps. So first of all, we have to select the text box. Secondly, we have to click on rotation handle and the pointer will change its shape to rotation handle shape. And lastly, we have to click and drag the mouse to rotate the text box. Now selecting text, how we can do this, we will see their steps too. So first of all, we have to place the cursor at the beginning of the text. Secondly, we have to press left mouse button and hold it. Third, we have to drag the mouse over the text and the text will get highlighted. And then we have to release the mouse button. Lastly, we will see that text is selected. Now how we can delete the text if we want to. So there are steps we will see. So first of all, we have to select the text to be deleted. Then we have to press the delete key on the keyboard and the text will be deleted from the document. Now coming to the next method, that is copying text. How we can copy the text? So first of all, we have to select the text. Then we have to click on Home tab. Then we have to go clipboard group and select copy command. The selected text will be copied from source location. Then we have to move the cursor at the position where you want to paste the copied text. And lastly, we have to go to the clipboard and select paste command. The copied text will appear at the cursor's position. Now coming to the next topic, that is overtype and insert mode. How we can use this, we will see it also in steps. So first of all, we will see about overtype and insert mode. So overtype mode is used to overwrite text that appears next to the cursor. When the overwrite mode is active, whatever text you type will replace the existing text with the one being typed. And now coming to the insert mode. So insert mode does not overwrite text like the overtype does. Instead, it is used to insert new text at the exact position of the cursor. When the insert mode is active, whatever you will type, move the existing text next to the cursor on the right side to make room for the incoming text. Now coming to the steps, how we can do these commands. So first of all, we have to right click on the status bar. Then from pop-up list, click on overtype insert option. Then at third, a check mark will be displayed in front of the option in pop-up menu. Fourth, an overtype insert option will be displayed on the status bar, which indicates that the overtype mode is active. Lastly, when we click on overtype option, it will be replaced with insert option to make the insert mode active. Now coming to our next topic, that is editing in MS Word. Whatever we want to edit, we can do this by following some steps. But first of all, we will see about the editing concept. So editing is the process of making changes to a document. So let's discuss some of the editing tools which are required to edit any text. So first of all, there is an undo tool. So it is a command on the quick access toolbar which reverses the last change or typing made. Secondly, there is a redo option. It is a command on the quick access toolbar which repeats the last change or typing made. The next topic we have to study is find and replace concept. So first of all, we will see what is find and replace, and then we will see the steps involving in doing it. So the find and replace tool of MS Word is used to locate any word, phrase or sentence within a document and replacing it accordingly. So the steps we involve in doing this are: for finding, first of all, we have to click on the Home tab. Then we have to select the Find option under Editing group. Secondly, a navigation pane will appear on the left side of the window. Third, we have to type the word or phrase that we want to find in the search document text box. Then, as we will start typing the word, it starts locating and highlighting the word within the document. And lastly, a message no matches is shown. So if there is shown no matches, so there is not the text you are finding. Now for replacing the text, so step 1, we have to click on the Home tab, select the Replace option under Editing group. Secondly, a dialog box Find and Replace will appear. Give the word to be replaced in the Find what text box and the new word that is to be inserted and replaced with text box. Third, we have to click on the Replace button. It will replace a single text at a time. Fourth, we have to click on replace all button to replace all the find what word at once. And lastly, a message box will be displayed to show you the number of replacements you have made. Click yes or no according to the requirements. Now coming to the next topic, that is proofing and language group. So first of all, we will see about it. Then we will see what are the things included in this topic. So this is generally for spelling and grammar checker. So when working in MS Word, the application has a way of notifying a user of errors or mistake what we have done in texting the text. So this usually comes in three ways. These are red wavy line, second green wavy line, third blue wavy line. Now we will see that what these lines mean. So first of all, we will see about the red wavy line. So it indicates a misspelled word or an unknown word to the MS Word internal vocabulary. Secondly, blue wavy line indicates an aspect of grammatical error with particular focus on misused words or incorrect use of words. Third, the green wavy line indicates an error in the grammar of the sentence. Now, how we can correct these mistakes? So we have to right click on the underlined word. It will display a list of suggestions. So we have to select the correct suggestions and the mistaken word will be replaced with the selected suggestion. Now we will study the next topic, that is thesaurus. So we will study about this concept first, then we will see how we can use it. So thesaurus is another feature of word which helps you to find various synonyms of a selected word. So to use this feature, we have to select the word whose synonym is to be found. Then we have to click on Review tab. From Proofing group, select Thesaurus command. The Thesaurus task pane appears to the right side of the screen, which shows the synonyms for a selected word. Then to insert the synonym, move the mouse pointer over the suitable word and click on a drop down arrow to right side of that word. Now click on insert option. Lastly, the selected word will be replaced with the inserted word. Coming to the next topic. So using the translate option, how we can use it? So a translate tool in MS Word is used to translate the text in a document to some other language. So how we can use it? So to doing this, click on Review tab. From language group, click on translate option. It will display a list of three options. First, translate document. It will send a copy of the document to an online translator which will translate the copy of the document to the selected language and show it in different window. Secondly, translated selected text. It will translate the selected text to another language. Third, minute translator. It will pause on words or paragraphs for quick translation. So coming to the next, click on translate selected text option. Then we have to click a task pane opens. So select the language to which you want to translate the text. It will display the translated text in task pane. And lastly, a translated text can be inserted in a document using insert button in task pane. Coming to the next topic, that is demonstrating how to use text decoration in MS Word. How we can use the text decoration in MS Word? We will see this concept by following some steps. We can have an access on it. But firstly, we will see about the concept of tag. So MS Word provides lots of text effects that can be used to enhance the appearance of the text, such as outline, shadow, glow, and reflection. So for applying the text decoration, we have to follow some steps. First, we have to select the text on which the text effect is to be applied. Secondly, we have to click on Home tab. Third, from Font group, select the drop-down arrow next to Text Effect option. Then we have to select the desired effect from the list, and lastly, we have to observe the change. Now, how we can change the text size using this tool? So first of all, we have to select the text and click on Home tab. Then from Font group, click on the arrow text to Font size option. Now we have to select the size from the list that appears. Lastly, we have to observe the change in the text size. Coming to the changing the color of text, how we can do this? So we have to follow some steps. So first of all, we have to select the text and click on Home tab. From Font group, click on the arrow next to Font color option. Then we have to select the desired color from the drop-down list that appears, and lastly we have to observe the change in color of text. Now coming to the demonstrating text alignment. So we have seen text decoration. Now we will see how we can do the text alignment. Before this, we will study about the concept of this. So text alignment refers to the position of the text in a document. The default text alignment is left, which can be changed to other alignment options such as center, right or justify. So for doing this, we have to follow some steps. So first step is select the text which alignment is to be changed. Secondly, click on home tab. Third, we have to select from paragraph group any of this available alignment option. So you have to refer from textbook. So now coming to the next topic. So we have seen using the text alignment. Now we will see how we can increase and decrease the indentation by using this. So we have to follow some steps. So first of all, we will see what indentation means. So it refers to the setting the space between text and your page margins. To indent text in a document, we have to follow some steps. So first, we have to select the text that is to be indented. Then we have to select the increase indent or decrease indent from paragraph group and observe the changes in the page. And then we have to increase indent will increase the space between the margin and the text, and the decrease indent will decrease the space accordingly. Now coming to the next, so demonstrating bullets and numberings. So first of all, we will see what does it means. Then we will see the steps we should follow for having access on it. So demonstrating bullets and numbering is an option used mainly to list items or points in a document. So how we can use it? First of all, we have to move the cursor to at the position where a bullet or number is to be placed. Then we have to click on home tab. Then from paragraph group, click the drop down arrow of bullets commands or numbering command. Then select any bullet number from a list of options by clicking it once. A selected bullet or number will be added at the cursor position. Now type some text and press enter key from the keyboard. You will notice that a bullet number will appear in the next line as well. Now type text and repeat the same steps to create a list with bullet numbering. Coming to the next, how we can demonstrate line and spacing. First of all, we will see what does it means. Then we will see the step which should be followed. So demonstrating line and spacing. This feature gives us the spacing or vertical distance between the text lines of a paragraph in a document. So how we can do this? First of all, we have to select the text. Then we have to click on the dialog box launcher button that appears at the bottom right corner of the paragraph group. A paragraph dialog box will appear by doing this. Then we have to go to the indent and spacing tab. Under spacing option, we have to select the type of spacing from the line spacing drop down list and click OK on the button. Lastly, we can also set the number of the spacing between line using arrow buttons. Coming to the next, applying shading to paragraph. How we can apply shading to the paragraph? We have to follow some steps. So first of all, from borders and shading dialog box, click on shading tab. Then click on the fill drop down arrow. Then from the drop down list, select a color which will be applied to selected paragraph. Then we can also apply patterns as displayed in the pattern list. Now we have to select color to be applied with your chosen pattern. We can see a preview in preview section. Then we have to select apply to paragraph. Then lastly we have to click on the OK button. Coming to the demonstrating setting of tabs. So there are various type of tabs such as left tab, right tab, center tab, decimal tab and bar tab. How we can use it? We will see that. So left tab is align the text at the tab stop. Right tab, right align the text at the tab stop. Then center tab centers the text around the tab stop. Decimal tab align decimal number using decimal points, and lastly bar tab draws a vertical line on the document. Now we will see how we can use it, how we can set the tab stops in MS Word. So there are certain steps which we have to follow. So step 1 is click on home tab. Then we have to go to paragraph group and select paragraph settings button. Then we have a paragraph dialog box opens. We have to click on tabs button. Then a tabs dialog box open. In the tab stop position section, type the number where you want to make your tab stop appear. For example, type 1 and click on set button. Type 2, click on set button. Then we have to select the tab alignment from alignment section. Then we have to select the type of line that appears when you click on tab from leader section. Lastly, we have to click on the OK button. That was it for the today's chapter. You have to revise the chapter as your homework, and we will meet you soon in the next lecture.